Now the next is the accountable, responsive and legitimate government. The government is accountable to us and responsible for our good deeds and legitimate. Now in a democracy, we have a right to choose our leaders, we have the control over leaders, we have proper participation in decision making. The government is accountable to us, like we can question the government that how much you have done. Like now we will discuss them in completely. Right to choose the leader, we have right to vote, right to vote. So we can choose our leader after every 5 years. If we think that our leaders are not working good, they are not working according to our conditions, so we can change them, we can change them. Okay, next we are controlling our leaders. How? We have right to vote, and if in their term they are not doing good things for us, we can do protests. By that what happen, the courts, the high courts, the supreme court, they will go to the government, they will ask the government to answer us that what's happening, because of you the people are doing protest, so to clear the thing. Next, participation decision making. Like if any of the decision is going in unfavor, is not favorable for the people have direct participation by the member chosen by us. Like if we are having any problem, so we can go to our local MLA or our local MP for the solution of that problem. Next, accountable government. The government is accountable to us. Like if a government have built a dam, the government is accountable to us that how much money they have spent, how was the budget. Okay, so the government is accountable to us. Next is the efficiency of a democratic government. It is based on the idea of deliberation and negotiation. The efficiency of the democratic government is sometimes low, but because they don't have to think about only one people or 100 people, they have to think about the whole country. So sometimes that decision making process is slow. Next, transparency. Everything is transparent, that everyone can take part in the whole process of decision making. Also, if you are having any trouble, you can put an RTI. RTI is right to information, that you have complete right. If the government is making anything or doing anything, you have complete right, you can put an RTI and get the complete information about this. Next is accountability. The government is answerable to people about everything. Now, what are the expected outcomes of democracy? What we expect from the democracy, like we expect regular, free and fair elections, that elections are done on regular basis. Like in India there are elections after every 5 years. Free, like people should be charged no, and the elections should be economical. Okay, next, fair elections, that complete transparency should be done, and our vote should be go direct to the person whom we are voting. Next, open public debate, that if there is any rule passed by the government, there should be open debate, that what public thinks about that. Right to information, RTI, you can put any RTI if you want any information about any government work. The security works are not included in the RTI, like the BSF, the army, these are excluded from the RTI. Free from corruption, this is the main part, that we want free corruption, we want no corruption, we want nothing corrupt things. So the positiveness of democracy are, people owes the government, people are the makers and the movers, of the government, and the government is responsive to us.